The UK government's Made Smarter review identified a £17.5 billion opportunity for the aerospace sector over the next 10 years through the adoption of currently known digital technologies. This year's Farnborough Airshow hosted a new pavilion on Aerospace and 4.0. Exhibitors showcased the latest technologies available revolutionizing aerospace. Industry 4.0 News visited the airshow and spoke to the exhibitors on the solutions and vision for Industry 4.0.
We're here with Protolabs. We're here to reach out to our customers here in the Industry 4.0 hall at Farnborough Airshow. The reason being, we want to reach out to our customers and explain the advantages not just of our quick turn services, but also how Industry 4.0 applies to that. Explaining how their CAD files and that digital thread carries all the way through the factory and enables us to provide their parts as quickly and as efficiently as possible. We're here showcasing our three main technologies: 3D printing, injection moulding and CNC machining. We are seeing many people applying these technologies perhaps where they weren't previously, particularly within additive manufacturing. People are considering these now for production parts in plastics and metals. They are also considering them within manufacturing processes, so using them as a first stage or a last stage.
So for us, Industry 4.0, it's about connecting people on the shop floor and machines to what's going on in the RP environment and the manufacturing environment. Be that through finite scheduling and its interaction with the live plan, be that by users updating the plan by shop floor data capture, or be that us integrating machines and the data that comes from those machines into the live plan and then forward planning with more accuracy. It's about connecting devices and people to the IT infrastructure and the systems that are available, and giving the users more data and more ways to look at that data, and basically streamlining and getting rid of paper and digitalising what is traditionally a very paper-based industry. So with that comes increased traceability, productivity, time savings. For a company not to embrace Industry 4.0 is absolutely ridiculous, and they'll get left behind the curve. And through the applications we're doing and the work that we're doing, we're at the forefront of what we're trying to achieve for a small to medium-sized enterprise. We feel we've got a very compelling offering.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Pablo Vangerman. I'm the DXE offering lead for IoT, and we're here for the first time at Farnborough. DXE Technology is a $20 billion technology services firm, and so why are we here at an aerospace show with lots of aircraft and missiles and things like that? Well, what we're seeing is that a lot of the areas that we work in, analytics, security, applications development, are now coming together. Some people use the phrase Aerospace 4.0 to really make possible some very different products and capabilities for manufacturers in this industry. So one of the things I'm doing at the show is hosting a panel tomorrow where we'll be exploring sort of the interplay between the technology, such as say cloud high performance compute and additive manufacturing, and what that's allowing in terms of complete changes on the products and the services that the likes of Boeing or Lockheed Martin can provide their customers. So one of the areas I'm very active in is the IoT and the industrial Internet of Things in particular. One of the things that we see is a whole lot of new use cases opening up as new types of sensors at lower cost, new types of communications, 5G open up. There's now a whole range of new use cases and new pools of value that we can help clients go after that weren't possible before. So we're now, one of the things we see this leading to is the digital transformation discussion with clients is becoming very different.
My name is Mark Curtis. I'm Managing Director of Vision Engineering Limited. We are a 60-year-old private manufacturer of optical and digital instrumentation. We're based just outside Guildford on the A3. We have 220 people. We're a full-service manufacturer. We design and manufacture equipment, and we run with a number of patents. We're here today, in fact this week, we are exhibiting some of our equipment that we supply to other manufacturers around the world, so including many of the aerospace companies and their tier 2, 3 and 4 subcontractors. We supply inspection and measurement equipment primarily for quality control of their manufactured parts. The thing that we are introducing here today is the Tritech. Tritech is a newly patented product, got global patents on that, and it is the first product which offers non-glasses and non-immersion 3D imaging, so it has full stereo imaging. What this enables you to do is to look at your CAD design or your manufactured component or your scans, if you're using CT or X-ray scans for quality control, and see them in 3D. It's the first product which enables us to do this. We exhibit at Farnborough International because it's a very international show. We are 90% export. Our primary markets are North America and the European Union, but increasingly China, Japan and Southeast Asia. We meet many of our end users here and our resales partners. As they come over, this is a very broad show, and only being every 2 years, it's very concentrated.
So Digital Catapult is an agency which helps UK companies become more digital, helps them exploit digital technology and what digital technology has to offer. So what we're doing at the Farnborough Airshow is demonstrating technologies such as Internet of Things, and we have two areas to demonstrate. One is the deployment with the Royal Air Force, which is around the tracking and status monitoring of high value assets, and the other one is a manufacturing tracking system for Airbus Industries. The Royal Air Force are looking to improve the utilisation of assets which go on aircraft. The idea is that these assets are monitored using these sensors. So each of the assets holds one of these sensors. These detect temperature, humidity and shock, which means that the system will know if an asset's gone out of temperature range, whether it's in a too humid environment or if it's being dropped.